What's up, Jessica?
Well, I just got done with Halloween. And I just brought I just brought a big bag of candy to a friend of mine.
You have it?
No, I'm done.
Well, hold up.
Because so
how are you going to come into the studio and talk about Halloween and candy and come in empty-handed?
Because we don't need it. We don't need candy.
Speak for yourself.
You should have seen the bins of candy that my children came home with. So anyway, I donated some, and it was brutal.
I don't know
to get them to part from candy.
I can
even
understand.
the melted candy.
But wait a minute. I didn't get any candy, so
I'll bring you some because it only lasts a couple of weeks, and then a couple of days, excuse me, and then the I think it's just the switch witch comes.
The switch witch.
Yeah.
Say that 5 times.
Switch witch. Switch witch. Switch witch.
5 times is the
switch witch.
No, you're thinking about it.
Sound like my tennis
instructor. You can't think about it.
Do you know what that is then?
No.
Okay, so she comes in, you give her your candy. You can pick a couple pieces of candy. So she comes in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you pick a couple pieces, and she takes your candy, and then she brings you a present. Switch witch.
Who came up with that?
Someone did, and they are clever.
Okay.
Yeah. So I told the kids, I go, listen, we're going to the bookstore. Well, I'm my kids.
Switch witch.
Yeah.
That's a clever idea, by the way.
Yeah. So then the candy's gone, and then you just take the candy to like whoever wants it. Like I'll take it to the radio station. Yeah. I'll take it to the TV station. Yeah. I'll take it. Yeah.
Well, I see. Halloween is a big. Do we call it a holiday? It's just not really a holiday. It's just like
it's a holiday.
It's not official. No, you don't get a day off for Halloween.
Not at all.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a celebrated holiday.
Right. So that's a one of those. So it's not. You don't get a day off for it, but it's a national celebration.
Yeah, and it's like a 3-day event.
Well, hold up. 3 days.
Yeah, because we did something Friday, we did something Saturday, we did 2 things on Sunday. Monday was Bull and Bread Day.
Bull and bread. So wait a minute. How do you go from Halloween to Bull and bread?
Well, it all kind of flows in the same week, or the same holiday, or the same weekend.
That was good. That was good.
So anyway,
all right. So you and the kids had a good holiday.
They did. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Thank you. Yeah.
I don't do Halloween, so I can't really relate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's celebrating the Day of the Dead kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
so there's a lot of people that don't celebrate Halloween, but when you have small children, you kind of have to.
Right. And in the Hispanic Latino culture, celebrating the dead. I didn't even know that. Literally, they celebrate the dead.
Mm-hmm.
Not just saying Halloween, they celebrate the dead.
Mm-hmm. No, I've heard that.
What do you think about that?
No, I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not big on funerals, so maybe that's.
Well, no one is, Anthony.
I don't. Wait a minute.
No one
wait a minute.
Oh, that's not. Put that in
wait. Exactly, because there are people. There are people, culturally speaking, that I am aware of that I didn't know this until after the fact. Mm-hmm. That people pick up the newspaper every day, go directly to the obituary to read the obituary to see who's dead. Mm-hmm. You do that?
I do. That's not the first page I go to.
Okay.
But if I know the people, I would cut it out and put it in my office.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Anyway,
I don't do that.
Let's talk business. Let's not talk about mourning our friends.
Okay. All right.
Or our family.
All right. Okay. So it is obviously, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is this segment number 2, where we don't just simply report the news on business and markets, business, and consumer, because this is the segment of NBC. We talk about markets, business, and consumer, but we also literally it is an actionable segment where we literally for those businesses and companies that we are working with, this segment is the Marketplace TV and the Shopping Network. And what it means simply, it means that we are working intimately with those small local businesses, mom and pop, Main Street businesses, medium-sized businesses, large corporations, organizations, not-for-profit. It doesn't matter. This program and this segment is designed to, in addition to reporting the news, the current event regarding how businesses and the economy is doing and public policy, but we also talk about how do we bring the best deal possible and tools and resources and information to businesses as well as the consumer.
Absolutely.
And so we're excited about this segment. It is a new segment within the segment. Did I say that right? New segment within the segment?
I mean, I understand your lingo.
Okay, right. New segment within segment.
Right.
And what it simply means that we have the technology, we have the platform that literally will help you, the business owner, you, the consumer that's paying us, that, you work hard every day, you put in the hours, 40 hours a week at least, to make ends meet, to make ends meet.
Sorry.
Why are you laughing? Come on. To make ends meet, right?
We just had this conversation last week about COVID. People don't want to work, but whatever.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So people are working hard, but guess what? Inflation is on the rise, and cost of living is going up, and people need to know, my goodness, how do I go about making an educated decision as to the best way to go about finding what I need with those service providers, those businesses, and what are those deals?
Right.
And so this is where you tune in on a weekly basis on this program called the Marketplace TV and Shopping Network, because we are working with both businesses and consumer. And so let's bring up our material here. And I think the first report we have is on Bloomberg.
Yep.
And so we start out with Bloomberg, and Bloomberg on the small business front and on the real estate front is where we're going to first report the news.
Awesome.
And let's go straight to the first Bloomberg news.
Small business.
Small business.
With a Bloomberg Small Business Report, I'm John Tucker, brought to you by Indeed. The Small Business Administration has launched a $100 million program to help underserved communities improve access to financial help, including loans and grants. The Community Navigator pilot program will provide funding to 51 organizations that will work with over 400 local groups to help small businesses, including those owned by veterans, women, and those from rural communities and communities of color, get financial assistance and access to capital. The program will also assist with contracting and procurement, marketing, operations, business development, and exporting industry-specific training. This program is part of the Biden administration's American Rescue Plan, which was signed back in March to reduce the financial barriers to entrepreneurs on the road to economic recovery. And that's the Bloomberg Small Business Report. I'm John Tucker.
So, it has been a tough almost 2 years.
A long.
Yeah.
Long
Yeah.
/ tough.
Long. Yeah. For not just the United States, around the world. Right. The health crisis, brought on by the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic, has had sort of the domino effect, rippling effect when it comes to the economy, affecting businesses closure, people not being able to work, and trying to get back to some semblance of normalcy, right? So obviously there are things that we can do as the private sector, but there's only so much we can do by ourselves. Government as a partner, as a willing partner, needs to be able to create an environment that foster the kind of environment to help us or to help businesses thrive, to succeed. Because if businesses succeed, they're the engine of the economy.
Right.
More businesses, more jobs are created. And so it's really encouraging, don't you think, to hear that the federal government is doing everything they can to provide resources to these businesses.
They're offering them tools, training, all these small businesses. And I love learning. I'm taking some classes right now for, what we talked about earlier. But it's great just to have those extra tools that, you tend to forget. Like I've been out of college for how many years? I mean, I'm not dating myself. I still look 20, right?
Yeah. Yes.
But you know what I mean? But it's nice that the government's funding this.
But you look great, though. You look great. You look great.
Anyway, yeah. So what is it called? The American Rescue Plan?
Yeah.
And that's, So I think it's great.
Yeah. So a lot of what has happened is a lot of businesses, small and large, literally has had to pivot because you're in a new era of how you deliver your product and service to the market, and how do you connect with your customers.
Mm-hmm.
And so which brings me to this point about this segment, the marketplace and the marketplace TV,
Mm-hmm.
and how we can help
Mm-hmm.
these businesses.
Mm-hmm.
So you heard me say that things that we can do as private sector that we don't have to wait on anyone else to try to do, because technology and the advent of innovative technology, the internet, it's now possible for you to literally connect with anyone at any time to be able to sell a product
Mm-hmm.
or commodity.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have a technology called the Marketplace TV.
Mm-hmm.
And the Marketplace TV, this device you're looking at, this is a device. All right. This device literally
I just real quick, I love how small things are getting now.
Exactly. You notice that, right?
Less. Yeah.
Remember when cell phones used to be like size of a battery?
No, I know. My dad
Right?
had one in the car.
Yeah.
But remember, okay, whatever. VHSs. Remember all those
Right.
days? Yeah,
And
yeah. So
right,
anyway, this
right.
is like it can
So-
come in the mail in the next 7 days.
Right. So this device literally will convert any TV
Mm-hmm.
that has an HDMI
Mm-hmm.
connector
Mhm.
to be able to transform that business digitally.
Yeah.
Not only transform your business digitally, because this is why it's important, because most businesses are literally investing a lot of time in running their business. And they really, you hear a lot of business owners say, well, I don't have time to market and promote my business, or it's too much work, or I can't afford it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wouldn't it be nice to have, while you're running your business and customers are coming into your business,
Mm-hmm.
and you have the ability to sell and to promote and inform those customers as they're coming in as to what is it that you have to offer,
Mm-hmm.
while they're coming in maybe to pick up a gallon of milk, but not realizing you may have some sort of special deal on tomatoes
Mm-hmm. Or champagne.
or champagne.
So it's the season, Anthony.
Okay,
That's
okay.
what I'm thinking. Like
Right.
we're promoting what. Yeah,
Right. So
yeah.
so you're there, run your business. People are coming into your business. You're waiting on them. You're servicing them, and they're waiting on you to be serviced.
Mhm.
So the ability to give small businesses or any business the ability to literally digitize their product and service offering is what this technology is all about.
Mhm.
And it's called the Marketplace TV. And like I said, how often do you go into a place, you see a TV monitor in the place of business,
Mhm.
but it's off. There's nothing there. There's nothing on it, right? So what we do is we literally use that asset, and we turn that into some sort of collateral material to help you market and promote your business while you're operating your business
Mhm.
every day.
Today's special, this week's special.
Exactly.
You know,
Whatever
you
events you got going on,
Mhm.
what's coming
Yeah.
up,
Mhm.
et cetera, and so
especially during the holiday season.
exactly. And we are approaching the start of the holiday shopping season.
Don't stress me out.
This is the time of the year
But
where
yeah.
this is the time of the year where small businesses,
Mhm.
retailers is either make it or break it.
Right.
Correct?
Yeah.
And so therefore, if they don't make money at the end of the year, they can pretty much, it's a wash for them.
right, but they need
Okay.
to promote their merchandise.
Exactly. And so the Marketplace TV comes with a device. Okay, this is the box converter, the player, and this is the remote. These are the two things that it comes with, and we talk about the HDMI. This is the connector. It
Mhm.
all comes when we ship it to you. When you order it,
Mhm.
it comes in the package.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is go to www.themarketplacetv.com.
Mhm.
Again, that's www.themarketplacetv.com. Once you get there, you'll see a link that says click here to get your free TV player.
Mhm.
You click on that, and it's easy as 1, 2, 3.
Mhm.
Easy as peasy, right?
Right.
Is that how you say easy as peasy?
Do I say that?
I don't know. That's
no,
something
I
to say.
do say.
Oh, you say that?
People
Okay.
pick me up. For
Right.
saying
So
weird
1,
stuff
2,
like that all the
3,
time.
basic information.
Yeah.
You provide.
And then
You submit.
ship
We
for
get
free.
the order,
Mhm.
and we ship it to you, and shipping is included for free as
Right.
well.
Yep.
Okay. This is our commitment to you, especially this time of the year. We want to do our part to help you
And promote your business.
Promote your business properly so you're able to, be in the black and not in the red, and make a profit and continue to operate your business. All right, let's look at the next, if you will, the next Bloomberg Small Business Report, and let's go straight to that report.
With the Bloomberg Small Business Report, I'm John Tucker, brought to you by Dell. You may not think of them this way, but minor league baseball teams want to be thought of as small businesses. Minor league teams took a combined $40 million in Paycheck Protection Program loans early in the pandemic to cover worker salaries. But unlike Broadway theaters and live music venues, they've been shut out of additional government relief. Now struggling minor league affiliates from Reading, Pennsylvania to Hudson Valley, New York, are trying to convince local officials to use their American Rescue Plan funds to pay for new turf, brighter lights, and even stadium party decks. But with Congress failing to act on a minor league specific aid bill, it's still unclear what strings are attached to the broader $350 billion in federal stimulus available to states and localities for pandemic recovery. The confusion is putting minor league teams and their host towns in a jam. That's the Bloomberg Small Business Report.
So, Jessica,
Anthony,
this is very controversial.
Okay.
Because you remember when they first came out with the PPP, right? The payroll protection
program.
And a lot of businesses that were not small businesses literally ran and got loans from the federal government, from the SBA, to assist them with keeping their doors open, retaining their employees, and making sure that they stay in business.
Of course.
Right? But a lot of them were not eligible for this PPP, right? I don't know how you feel about baseball.
Hello.
Well, wait a minute. Wait. I'm qualifying it.
Okay.
Because we just can't assume that everybody is a big baseball fan, right?
Did you watch the game the other day?
But wait, last night, the World Series, right?
Houston.
Atlanta Braves won the World Series, right? Congratulations.
No, did they? Was that last night?
It was last night.
I watched it 2 nights ago.
Okay.
I was night last night.
So the Atlanta Braves, congratulations to the Atlanta Braves for winning the World Series. They're a top franchise in baseball, But some of us may not be baseball fans or football or basketball fans, right? But in this particular, do you agree that professional baseball franchises that own minor leagues, right? Well, that's the point.
Yeah.
Do you think they should be getting monies from the PPP program? You have that look. You're not even sure.
I mean,
you're gonna have to explain that to our audience.
No, I mean,
what?
Why not?
But
they said they need help with the turfs.
The small business. Wait a minute. The Small Business Administration, is in business to help small businesses.
Right.
When you have sports franchises, and I'm not picking on anybody, I'm just to be fair.
Yeah, please.
NBA, NFL, hockey, baseball.
Yeah.
They get paid millions of dollars.
Yeah, but the minor league.
Wait.
Okay.
But they're part of that organization.
Right.
They're not a separate thing.
It's true. Rippling effect.
Exactly. So do you think that these franchises should be eligible for money that are supposed to be for small businesses? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying they're not entitled to get money.
Right.
Should they be eligible to get money for small businesses?
Maybe a little bit. Don't judge me, anyone. I mean, I need to read up more on this.
Okay,
but I love baseball. I would.
So you are looking at
it's kind of like in my family blood. My
you're biased.
A little bit.
You're biased.
Yeah.
Can you remove? Can you be objective? Remove that bias thing?
Well, now I'm from
Right. So no, just think as a.
I know as a business.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. For the record, folks, she is.
I'm in baseball. I come from a baseball family. Did you know that?
She's corrupt because
I'm not corrupt.
Because of her love for baseball.
Yeah, right.
She's blinded. She can't look at this thing objectively, and so therefore she feels they should get. So the question is, okay, for those that are watching, listening, do you think that professional baseball teams
in minor leagues?
Okay. She keeps saying minor league. The minor leagues is part of that organization. It's where they go get training. Okay, but they're still part of that multi-million-dollar corporation. Should they get help? I'm just asking.
Yeah.
I'm asking for a friend, by the way.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go straight to the next Bloomberg report.
Oh boy.
As to this one is the real estate piece.
Oh yeah.
Let's hear what Bloomberg has to say. What's happening in real estate?
This is your Bloomberg Real Estate Report. I'm Denise Pellegrini. Looks like the colder, the quicker is the big theme right now in the housing market. Redfin says instead of slowing down as the temperature drops, this year homes are selling even faster. The real estate data company says if you look at homes that went under contract in the last 4 weeks, a third sold within 7 days of hitting the market. And home sales look like they could continue to surprise. Redfin says home tours are up twice as much from January to now as they were pre-pandemic. San Francisco area seeing the biggest price gains in the last month or so, and we're back to that home selling for way over the listing price thing again in the Bay Area. $140,000 more than the asking on average. On the flip side, there's Atlantic City, where homes are staying on the market the longest. And if you're looking for a bargain, cheapest place on average to buy a home right now appears to be Youngstown, Ohio. Homes there selling for about $130,000. And that's your Bloomberg Real Estate Report. I'm Denise Pellegrini.
Now, why did you laugh at Homestone?
Oh, it's Youngstown.
Youngstown, Ohio. Why do you laugh?
Because I know where it's at.
Oh.
I'm from Pittsburgh.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Oh yeah, Pittsburgh, Ohio. You know, we kind of.
Okay.
But I know where Youngstown is.
So.
But I might buy a house in Youngstown.
The real estate market is. We're going into the cold season now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So real estate was hot when it was nice and warm out. You know, people are out. You know, it was a seller's market, right? Because the sellers were pretty much they could name their old price and get the price because there was more demand than supply, right? Seller's market. And at some point, the market kind of sort of teetered off a little bit, and it wasn't as hot as it was.
Right.
And now we're going into the cold season, and now they're saying
the colder, the quicker.
Right. It's getting.
But like,
okay,
who wants to sell their house at Christmas?
Wait. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
So what's the correlation?
Like, don't you like nestle in? You got Thanksgiving. You got Christmas.
What's the correlation? What's the correlation between the weather?
I don't get it.
The warm and cold.
I don't get it. But we also, I don't get it. Like the last thing I want to do is move during the holidays.
It's just too bloody cold.
But
right?
it's like, obviously people are trying to buy, and I don't even know what the interest rate, the mortgage interest rate is right now. You do, because you're a numbers guy.
Yeah, but we have time to get to that. Right?
But anyway, in Atlantic City, I guess no one really wants to move to Atlantic City.
No, wait, why do you say that?
Because they said it's the longest. It takes the longest to sell a house in Atlantic City.
So Atlantic City. Wait.
Okay.
So Atlantic City obviously is having this issue. It's taking too long to turn a home. To turn a home for sale, to buy, right?
Yeah.
What do you think is attributing to that?
I don't know. I've only been there once in Atlantic City Boardwalk Casino, right?
Right.
That's
there's certain.
I don't know how their schools are.
There's certain parts of the country where these markets are not. They're just pretty much normal markets. They're not hot. They're not bad. They're just average, right? And then there's some markets that just not doing well because people don't want to live there. And Atlantic City is a cool town, isn't it?
I mean, I was young when I was there, but maybe I'm not a big gambler. But it's all about the schools and the taxes and all that good stuff. But I mean, New Jersey, right?
Yeah.
I mean, but I wish I had a house in San Francisco.
Now,
we're asking 140.
The one place that is totally out of reach because their price is just nuts.
They said it went up.
You said San Francisco. I mean, really?
The Bay Area, they said. Yeah. I wish I had a house in the Bay Area.
It's overpriced.
I know, but San Fran, come on. Think about it. How beautiful is it?
Anyway, so have you heard the news about Zillow?
No.
So
briefly, about the house market.
They're selling off their division that buys and sell houses.
Why?
Okay, so someone needs to help me with this. So Zillow is a real estate marketplace, right?
Of course.
That's where you go and you list your product for sale or for rent or whatever. And so they have another business where they themselves, as investors, they go out and they buy and sell homes. Now, they are now selling. They're getting out of that business completely.
Do they get in trouble?
I don't know. It's a good question. How do you? the crux of the real estate market is buying and selling. That's the space they're in. So how is it that they're selling the core
of the
real estate business, transactional? That's where the money is, and they're selling it.
Right.
Does that make any sense to you? So I'm thinking that they're not making money. The margins, they are they've invested a lot of capital in that space, and then they're probably not seeing the return, which doesn't make any sense, because if it was a seller's market, they should be getting the kind of return on their investment. So that kind of like dismissed that a little bit, that's the case. But what else could it be? Why would you sell it off the core of the real estate business, which is a transactional piece?
Right.
The real estate industry cannot exist without the real estate brokers and the agents representing the buyers and sellers. If there's no inventory to sell or buy, there's no real estate.
Right.
How does Zillow explain selling that division?
You're the money man.
I'm not the real estate guy.
No,
I'm not the real estate
I don't
guy.
sell houses, but I mean.
So it's.
But that's really interesting.
I think it's a little bit concerning that's happening. I think more is going to come out about that. But they're also now questioning. Zillow has a tool called Zestimation.
Oh, that's good.
Or Zestimate. You estimate. You get an estimate.
Is it Zestimate or Zestitation?
Estimation. Right. So when they want to estimate what the value
Zestimate,
is.
But what's a Zestitation?
Zestitation.
Didn't you say that?
No, I didn't say no Zestitation. So wait. So anyway, so now it's now questionable that people are now questioning. Well, if Zillow is saying this is what the property's worth, how do we really know that's what it's really worth?
Exactly. Yeah. If you're telling me how much my property's worth,
right? And you can't even sell or buy properties.
Right.
How do I know that whether or not I can trust your estimation?
Well, exactly.
What is my property really worth?
Right.
Whether I'm selling it or buying, how do I really know what's coming from Zillow's? Right. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just wanted to get your kind of feedback on that.
Okay. I hope people like us after this one.
Why wouldn't they like us? No,
I know we're just giving them tools.
Right. We are here about which is our next segment. Consumer protection, right? This is the next segment where we give you helpful information as a consumer, tips as to what you need to know about consumer products, right? This is not where you only come in and tune in and get great information on great deals, discounts, money back. We give you cash back because we work with our partners, right? This is, by the way, this marketplace is brought to you by WSDX and, of course, the Colorado Network. And all of our other partners out there, and the Marketplace TV. And so this next piece is on Consumer Report. Let's see here. Why do I have two? Okay, so I played. Did I miss one? No, I did two. We did two.
We did.
We did two. Yes, I did. So I didn't miss anything. So anyway, you
really don't miss things.
No, okay. I don't. Yeah. So this next segment is, powered by consumerreport.org, and you chose.
Now I'm like, why did? Okay, I hope people.
But I
want to buy one.
Wait a minute, I gotta qualify this. Okay. You chose this topic.
I did, and now I'm like, oh my God, should I be embarrassed that I chose this?
No,
because I don't have one, so I wanted to choose it.
I could do.
But there
you go.
But next week it'll be more exciting, guys.
Okay. What? Wait. A slow cooker is not exciting.
Well, pillows aren't. I mean, of course I got excited about pillows, right? And
mattresses, and mattresses.
Well, I just want to buy one, and to be honest with you, I want to buy one sooner than later. So I was like, can we do slow cookers?
Okay. So this report by Consumer Report, slow cookers slow cookers buying guide, and Jessica.
Sorry, guys.
Jessica wants to know. She wants to learn more about slow cookers. So let's hear what Consumer Report has to say about this.
Okay.
A slow cooker is truly a set it and forget it appliance, turning out whole meals with very little effort on your part. Consumer Reports home and food editor Perry Santanacho explains the options you'll find when shopping for one.
These simple appliances help make great meals with minimal effort. They just need a little bit of time, or a lot of time, depending on how you look at it. It's the only appliance that will let you start a pot of stew in the morning, go to work all day, and come home to a hot and hearty dinner. The slow cooker's popularity doesn't seem to be winding down anytime soon, either. Crock-Pot used to be the only name in the game, but now there are over a dozen brands to choose from. Some are on the pricier side, and some are more affordable. So what are you getting for your money? The slow cookers we tested range from $30 to nearly $200, but we found the best performers cost between $70 and $100. So you don't need to pay top dollar for a top performer, but maybe don't go for the cheapest ones either. There are a handful of features that set the more expensive models apart from the cheaper ones. It mainly comes down to the settings. At the $30 end of the spectrum are manual slow cookers. These ones are pretty much plug-and-play appliances. You have the option of high heat, low heat, maybe a keep warm setting. There's no timer, and the cooker is not going to stop cooking until you manually turn it off. Now, at a higher price point, you're truly getting a set it and forget it experience. Programmable slow cookers allow for more flexibility, such as delayed start function, timed cooking that automatically switches to the keep warm setting, and some even have the ability to brown your meats and vegetables directly in the slow cooker. This is a really nice feature. Browning is something you should be doing anyway to enhance the flavors of your soups and stews. With most models, you would have to dirty another pan on the stove, but being able to do it directly in your slow cooker is a big plus. Another great feature you might see are these temperature probes. You stick into your roast, and then once the internal temperature reaches the desired level, the cooker will automatically switch to keep warm and prevent your meat from overcooking. Past CR tests have found that any slow cooker can do a great job with chicken. But the real challenge? Beef stew with potatoes and carrots. We put each slow cooker to the test to see how tender and flavorful it could get the stew on high heat for 5 hours and then on low heat for 8 hours. It turns out the more expensive models don't necessarily cook better than the cheap ones. They're just more convenient. In our tests, a $30 slow cooker turned out beef stew just as tasty as a $100 model did. There are also factors worth considering that don't necessarily align with price points. For one, the shape of your slow cooker. An oblong cooker accommodates large cuts of meats and racks of ribs with ease, but they eat up a lot of storage space. If you plan to just make soups with your slow cooker, a round one may be a better fit. The size is also important to consider. A 6-quart capacity is most common, and recipes usually are written for this size. But you can find slow cookers that fit more than 8 quarts and as little as 1.5 quarts. So choose the size that makes most sense for your household. Lastly, if you're cooking for potlucks, look for a slow cooker with a locking lid and a carrying handle. It'll make transport so much easier. You may also want to check how much the thing weighs. We've tested models anywhere between 7 and 17 pounds, and that's even before we added the food. So if you're ready to commit to a slow cooker, consider your budget and which features I mentioned are most important to you. For more information and a full list of our slow cooker ratings, check out cr.org/slowcookers. We pay for all the products we test. We're a nonprofit and we accept no advertising. Thanks for your support.
So, did you learn
Did
anything?
I get my answers?
Did I
Did I
learn
get the
anything?
answers I wanted? Yes, I did. Because the thing is, you know, everyone's busy, and I want to be able to put something in my slow cooker
Okay.
and have it cooked, ready to go after I come back from work, pick up the kids, come back from soccer practice, whatever, right? But I have an old one that I think I inherited from someone, but like I said, it doesn't have a timer. I need one with a timer. So it's delayed start because I don't want to be freaking out thinking like, oh my God, is my house going to catch on fire? You
Okay.
know?
See, I didn't want to steal your thunder, and I was like the safety factor.
Totally.
You know, leaving your house and leaving an appliance unattended and just doing its own thing.
I need it. Yeah, of course.
I'm not okay with that.
No. I'm not even afraid. Like sometimes, even when I run the dryer before I leave the
Exactly,
house,
exactly.
I get weirded
I
out.
get weird out. You know,
Yeah. Like I'll throw the laundry in, but nothing that requires heat.
Right.
You know.
And you're thinking electrical, right?
Totally.
And anything can go wrong electrically, right?
Yes.
And so, but the concept of a slow cooker, I like it because you can plan your life, right? You can plan a million things around your life and not have to worry about, oh, I'm going to put something on the stove to cook. I'm going to go do something else and you forget and then burn the food. You know, that happens all the time. We're human, right? And so for me, what I like about the slow cooker is the whole value of, you know, having my cake and eat it too. Walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can do all my different chores and I can put the food on the stove in the pot and and you can program it or set it to cook as long as you want.
That's what I want. So that's on my Christmas list. But
is that the moral of this whole story?
Well, that is on my list. That's why. And guess what?
So that's
on my list.
Are you saying that to Santa, or are you saying that's what you're going to?
No, I'm putting that on my list. It's going to be number 2, but next week number 1 is going to be Consumer Report. Everything's turning now.
Oh, so you have like an ulterior motive here.
Well, now I know what to buy.
Yeah, okay.
But listen, it's just nice to have food done when you come home.
No, I know. I like the
concept.
concept.
Tennis courts
I really like the concept.
And I want to talk to your wife and know what you put in the slow cooker.
So.
Do you really use a slow cooker?
So.
Or are you just saying
No,
that?
I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
I knew it.
But
you know what? You might get one for Christmas too.
For what? What do I need? What do I need a slow cooker for?
Meats and stews.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'm not touching that. You know, slow cookers are for people that cook. I can cook, but I don't cook.
Right. But you
I
can
cook.
because it cooks for you. You just brown the meat.
Oh,
I
see where you're going with this. You're saying I don't have to. You're saying the key is,
babe, we got beef and barley stew tonight. Like, wouldn't she like that? Like, if you surprised her with like a meal. Okay.
I'm sure she would, but
but that's maybe.
But you have to like doing the food thing.
Yeah, but that's
the prepping before you can put it in. You got to do all the preparation. I'm not. I come from a grandfather who had a very, really successful restaurant, and people loved him for it.
In New York, right?
Well, I had a restaurant in New York.
Right.
I'm talking my grandfather had a restaurant.
Where though?
Here.
Oh, on Island?
On Island.
Okay.
Famous seafood restaurant.
What was it called?
It's called Captain Week's 10 Grand Restaurant.
Oh.
So it was a famous seafood place. Okay. And I figured I'd give it a try. Oh, wow. I opened up my own restaurant in New York.
New York, yeah.
I failed big time. Okay. I went out of business before a year ended.
Oh. Okay.
But it's not because we just didn't do all the right things.
Right.
And restaurants are not easy. They look easy, and they look, they there's some status coming with owning your own restaurant. It's kind of weird, but anyway, I don't know.
Oh my God, I love the industry. That's like
right. So anyway, so there you have it, folks. If you're looking for a gift, a holiday gift idea,
don't buy that for your wife. She'll get mad. But I'm okay with it. It's like buying your wife a vacuum.
Yeah. Buying your wife a vacuum. Oh my goodness.
It's just plain up rude.
Okay. All right.
No,
all right.
It really is.
Guys.
Okay.
Go out and buy a vacuum for your girlfriend.
No, ever. Don't ever do that. Ever.
All right. Coming up next, we get the next Consumer Report. What we have here, let's see. Next.
A slow cooker is truly a set it and forget it appliance.
We did that one.
Turning out whole.
Look, that's you excited.
All right.
Oh yeah.
This next report.
This is a good one. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be chauvinistic and say this is for the guys, because we talked about the slow cooker, right? So, we don't want to say that's for the girls.
Oh wait, no.
This is for the guy.
No, this is.
But this is for both, men and women.
Yeah.
When to replace your tires.
Right.
Okay. Tires are not cheap.
No, they're expensive.
Yes.
And
they come in all different sizes and types.
That's why this is another thing, because I need new tires for one of my cars.
Right.
So that's why I wouldn't look. But no, it's like a chunk of change.
And
they're like
they
$300, $350 each.
It can break the bank. Literally.
Depending on what kind of
Yeah,
vehicle
that's
you
right.
drive.
Literally,
Yeah,
because they have different types of
Yeah,
tires.
but we wouldn't know.
Right.
I do.
Right.
Because when I go to blah 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 blah,
Right.
I want to say I want.
So when you're asking yourself, when is it the best time for me to really, replace my tire?
Well,
And what type of tire I should get?
and when does it need it?
And when exactly?
Mhm.
So this one, next report is by Consumer Report, telling you when to replace your tires.
Right. Okay.
On average, there are nearly 11,000 tire-related vehicle crashes each year. That's good enough reason to properly maintain and then replace your tires once they've run their course. Here's how to do it. Inspect your tires every month. By doing this, you'll see how worn your tires are and if your tread is too low for safe driving. Enter the quarter test.
With a quarter, insert the top of George's head down into the tread groove. If you can clearly see the top of his head, that means it's time to start shopping for new tires.
Consider shopping right away so you can take advantage of sales and discounts. When a tire fails, you probably won't have as many choices when it comes to replacing it, and that could cost you money.
You can also use the Treadwear Bars. These are molded into the tire at a height of 2/32 of an inch, what's considered the legal limit for a tire to be worn out in most states. When the tread is even with those bars, it's time for new tires.
Along with wear, you'll need to look out for cracks, cuts, or bulges in the tread or sidewalls. These signal potential weak spots that could lead to tire failure. And even if your tread is looking fine on one section of a tire, you'll want to check for uneven wear, which typically indicates a wheel alignment, tire inflation, or a suspension problem.
Here we have a tire that's clearly worn in the center. This can happen when a tire is overinflated. On the other hand, shoulder wear happens when the tire wears at the edges of the tread. And when it happens on both sides, it's a sign that the tire's been driven underinflated.
To know how much air pressure your tires require, all you have to do is look at the tire information placard on the driver's door jamb. If you keep your tires inflated at the proper level, you should be able to avoid these problems.
A tire should wear evenly, like this.
CR also says to rotate your tires every 6,000 to 8,000 miles to help equalize wear between front and rear tires. Check your owner's manual for the recommended rotation frequency of your vehicle. And when it's time to shop for new tires, you can find everything from buying advice to tire ratings and reviews at cr.org/tires.
All right, so that was one of your selection as well. So why did you choose the tire piece?
Because I need new tires.
You notice there's a pattern here. There's like an ulterior motive.
But
She chose a slow cooker because it's on her Christmas list, and she chose tires because she wants to buy tires.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with it.
No, but I mean, other people need tires too, and let's do a slow cooker. But anyway, that's good about tires because down here, our tires I think are slightly more expensive because we don't have a lot of competition, right?
And it has to be shipped in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like any place else, we have to ship the tires in, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it's good to know because I have an SUV, you have an SUV,
right. But I think I thought where you were going with this is the brutal wear and tear on the poor condition of the infrastructure.
Yeah, and then
I thought that's what you're saying. Oh
well, yeah, of course. I mean,
we are subject to a road system, if you will.
Yeah, we don't
that needs a lot of work.
We
right?
don't have those beautiful highways in the States. Oh my
right.
God, are they? When you're driving,
right?
When we get to Miami, and we're just driving up to Fort Lauderdale,
right.
like beautiful 4-lane highways. No, we don't have that. We have wear and tear.
So it is really unforgiving to the car itself, and unforgiving to the tires, right? And my thing is, there's also a connection between the tire condition and the right amount of air in your tire and fuel efficiency. Okay, so the tire just doesn't, it's not just about rolling along. It's connected to the efficiency of the car as well. And so I like the part when it talks about there's a marker on the tire that says once the thread get to that level, it's time to replace it. I did not know that.
Oh, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
You knew those markers in between?
Well, yeah, because I look at my tires because I have precious cargo in my vehicle.
I look at the tread of the tire and,
Yeah,
I judge it that
yeah,
way.
I know.
I didn't know there was that little rubber thing in between as a marker to let you know once it's on the same level, it's time to change your tires.
Yeah, I've learned that. I learned that.
Okay, I did not know that. Okay. I'm just saying, and I'm a guy. I have no.
But no, I just, but no, tires, I mean, it's really important. And like what I'm curious about, how like down here we plug our tires?
Yeah.
You shouldn't really plug a tire, right?
Right. Well,
Yeah.
well,
You should,
I don't buy new tires, by the way.
You should.
Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah, why? Would you buy used tires?
Have you seen those used tires? They look like brand new tires. When you buy a used tire, seriously.
Well, it depends on who you're buying the used tire from, Anthony.
Well, hold up.
Right.
Hold up. When you go to a reputable retailer that sell tires, and you buy a retail tire, a used tire, it looks like a brand new tire. So what's your point? So what's your point?
But there's only so many used tires to buy. I'm looking at your tires.
No.
Where did you park?
No. Wait a minute. No. Wait a minute. I am saying that new tires are very expensive, and I'm saying to those who are basically saying, okay, you don't need to buy brand new tires. You can buy used tires, and they look like brand new tires. You go to the car dealer, you have brand new car off the factory, and you have pre-owned cars. Some pre-owned cars that the dealers are selling, you can't even tell it's a used car.
And I totally. And
why are you surprised about the used tire part?
Because tires are like important.
Oh.
Like I'm okay buying. Like I was telling my mom I will never buy a new car. Why? What's the point?
Okay, guys, this is crazy.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Okay, this is just us bickering back and forth.
She won't buy a used tire, but she won't buy a new car.
No, is that being ridiculous? I don't.
That's like a contradiction in itself.
I'd rather have an older car with new tires.
You won't buy a new car. You won't buy a used tire, but you would buy a used car.
Absolutely.
I'm going to leave that one right there.
Okay.
But anyway, that was the Consumer Report today on slow cooker, and I hope you found that the information on that helpful.
So embarrassing.
And
sorry,
tires.
I'll switch it up next week.
Okay. All right. This next segment.
I think we should do one each. Like you pick one.
What? Because the focus was on you.
No, great.
Okay.
Because now I'm like.
All right. So the next segment is on. Let's see here. Let's take a look at what deals are available. Let's bring up our shopping network deal offerings from some of these companies, if you will. And let's go straight where when you shop with us,
you get cash back.
In terms of when I say us, we're talking about those partners who are advertising with us. This is what we're about. We help to market and promote those businesses that are advertising with us, small local mom and pop, as well as national chains and big companies as well. And this one, obviously, our partner provides some of the best deals on the planet when it comes to deals. So if today, let's take a look at these are some of the companies that start your holiday shopping. Some of the biggest names: Disney, Groupon. You have Land's End. You have Adidas. You have Under Armour. You have Best Western. You have Bose. You have Direct TV streaming. You just have a whole bunch of different companies that are really
Shutterfly.
Exactly.
Macy's.
You have Macy's. You have Walmart. You have Nike. You have Target. You have eBay, Kohl's, et cetera, et cetera. And so when you shop with us, with the Marketplace TV and the Shopping Network, and by the way, you can follow along with us. All you got to do is when you come to the website, you go to www.ourtv.network. And then when you come to www.ourtv.network, below the TV screen, you'll see the third item down. It says click here to shop now. And it'll take you to where you'll get to like today the special, they're doing a special on up to 10% cash back on e-gifts. So e-gift cards.
E-gift cards.
So if you are looking for e-gift cards or gift cards, you'll be able to get up to 10% cash back on your e-gift card.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Mhm.
Walmart is offering up to 6%. Macy's is offering up 4% cash back. Again, this is cash back. So when you buy with these companies with us, you're going to get these types of deals. Okay. So again, Walmart is offering cash back when you shop with Walmart through us, up to 6%. Macy's is 4% cash back. Nike is 6% cash back. Then you have Target, not so great. It's 1% cash back. eBay is 1%, and Kohl is 1%. We're not going to go through
What's
the entire
Adidas
list.
though? I'm just curious because I need new shoes.
You want to know Adidas? Okay, so real quickly,
Okay.
you have Sam's Club 8%,
yeah.
right? GameStop. So if you're looking for games for your kids, 2.5%. Chewy. No, that's not
Lowe's.
so great.
Lowe's is good. And Expedia, we get 10.
Lowe's
Where are we going to go
Lowe's
travel?
2%, and Expedia is 5%.
It's
Okay.
Yeah.
Hot deals right now. Best Buy, save up to $500 on select LG
TVs.
OLED TVs,
Mhm.
and you save. He said up to 83 inches.
That's great. I mean,
80. Who has an 83-inch screen?
Not me.
My goodness, wow.
I
And
mean-
you get 1% off that. Calvin Klein shop new arrivals. You get 30% off.
I like him.
Dell Black Friday they're offering 2% cash back. Zales, if you're into jewelry, save 25% stateside. Site-wide. That's a stateside. Zales, the jewelry company retailer, is letting you save 25% on site-wide on their stores.
Do you want me to take this over?
I know. I want to say state. I don't know why. That's site-wide. You get 3% cash back. And then I don't see Adidas. You said Adidas.
It's okay. I'll find it.
And then, of course, go ahead.
No, I'm just going to say Gap.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 4% cash back.
Okay. And extra 40% off on clearance.
On clearance.
Okay.
Okay. That's good stuff.
All right. And
It's time
I
to
think
shop
let's
it.
see.
Oh,
Let's
and
see
Under
if
Armour. We like Under Armour.
let's see what we got here. Should we do have enough time to do? We have 6 minutes on travel. Should we do travel, or we should just end it there? What do you think?
We have 6 minutes?
Yeah.
Well, let's do travel.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do travel really quickly.
Uh-huh.
Let's see what kind of travel deals are available. All right. Okay. And then we close out the
Where
show.
are we going? Let's go to Hamilton. I think
All right.
Hamilton's playing in New York City.
Let's see here. Where is? Can't find them. Where are they?
We got it. But no, seriously, that's good. The whole cash back, especially
Okay.
like let's start shopping. Let's get our people
Right.
search.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we didn't bring up the travel site, so we don't have enough time to do
Okay,
that.
that's fine.
So, what did you learn today?
Well, I learned a lot about my tires, my slow cooker. The Bloomberg report was very good regarding real estate.
Okay.
I mean, I always learn when we do these shows.
Okay.
Yeah.
In terms of great deals, right?
Great deals, great shopping,
Great
cash
information.
back.
Mhm.
Yes, we're helping the consumer make bang for their buck,
Right.
and we help the consumer promote their business.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So and I'm hoping that we're gonna have we already have so many of these already,
Right.
Marketplace TV, but get them
By
out.
the end of the
But-
year, there's gonna be 10,000 locations.
Well, I know, but like it's time to do it now.
Right. Right.
Let's promote now. What are you doing? Who's preparing Thanksgiving dinner to go? Who's doing this? Who's selling this fancy tie? You always dress nice.
Thank you.
Yep.
This is,
But
by the
no-
way,
Don't touch me.
Michael. All I gotta say is Michael. I'm not gonna say anything
Oh,
else.
Michael's?
I-
You mean Michael's?
I'm only just that's all I'm
Like
saying.
Michael's Warehouse?
But anyway,
But no, that was good. So listen, next week, so we're approaching like weeks before the holidays, so we kind of gotta get it
Right.
together.
Well, we're just this new. We're
So
warming
I
up.
want the Christmas tree decorated next week.
You want a Christmas tree? She wants a Christmas tree.
No, I think you're.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
My mom already put hers
wait.
up.
Okay, so we can start putting some lights on this thing right back here,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Come on. Are you
Yeah.
discriminating? This is a bamboo tree.
No, it's a bamboo tree.
Right.
Yeah.
And we can make it
So
look
maybe
right.
next week we'll do like how to buy a Christmas tree after Christmas. 'Cause
Okay,
that's when
so
you get the deals.
That's Jessica's promise. She's going to decorate the tree. We're going to have some lights on the tree here, so you'll have a nice. We'll kick off the holiday season.
That's easy
easy.
to do, Anthony.
All right, good. You got it. You got it. Okay. So we'll have a Christmas tree in the background next week, guys.
Well, because we start promoting.
Right.
Tis the season to be jolly.
And don't forget,
Oh.
everything that we discussed on the program
Mhm.
is all you got to do is go to www.ourtv.network, and just below the television screen you can click on everything that we talked about.
Yeah.
You can get your free TV the Marketplace TV player, and also you can get a lot of the shopping deals as well.
Absolutely. No, it's great. Yeah. You talk a lot on Wednesdays, don't you?
I do.
I know. I'm just saying, like you're probably like Thursdays.
I know, but I'm saying
he's a worker. He's a worker.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, we have a lot.
That was
It's going to be a
That was
busy.
good.
It's going to be a busy holiday
I know.
season.
I'm getting nervous, but
Okay.
I know. Like I said last week, I already went shopping
Right.
on our site.
And for those of you who own real estate and you want us to help promote your property, all you got to do is, again, when you come to www.ourtv.network, you click on Marketplace and you click on the real estate part, and you'll see where you can go and you can list your property for free on the Marketplace. And also we will be kicking off featuring properties on the Marketplace TV as well. So not only your property is going to be listed on the real estate marketplace, but those properties that want to be also showcased on the Marketplace TV will be showcased on the Marketplace TV.
And think about how many eyeballs we have on that.
Absolutely. But we can get into all that later. Somebody made a comment. Well, let's see who said something. I'm sorry. What's this? Hey, Mike Cologne.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Interested. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
We'll catch you next week, Michael.
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
Jessica, that was good. That was
good.
For the week. And until next week, we will
Yes.
talk soon. Folks, have a good day.
Bye, guys.